welcome back to Reactions That Rock. I'm going to skip the whole intro rigmarole. If you don't know who I am, look at an older video. If you know who I am, I'm still that person. And today I am entering the wonderful world of K-pop. Now, again, I don't listen to pop music, let alone K-pop. I'm a rock and metal guy. You know this by now. But I have been told that, and I'm going to mispronounce everything because most of my communication is through the written word, not spoken. But I have been told I have to check out Jung Kook. I hope I got that right. If I didn't, forgive me and tell me phonetically how to pronounce it down below in the comments. Anyway, I've never checked out K-pop. I know it's huge. I know everybody's digging it, especially the ladies. So we're going to check out a song called Standing Next to You. First time ever hearing it. Probably my first time ever hearing anything for more than like 2 or 3 seconds of K-pop that I've caught from like flipping through the radio or the TV or something. But we're going to fire it up. I'm going to give you an honest reaction, tell you what I think of it. You're not going to see any overinflated reactions. I'm not going to be like, oh, or I'm not going to like, my head's not going to explode. I'm not going to hit the ceiling, anything like that. Those are overreactions. This isn't overreactions that rock, it's reactions that rock. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I think of it. If the lyrics are in English, I may dig into those a little bit. If they're in Korean, I will try not to offend. All right, here we go. Oh man, I was hoping that was the song. That was a heavy bass beat. Okay, I don't normally stop a song this quick, but oh my god, this is already better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like Korean Backstreet Boys, and this hits. There it is.
I push up on this funk and give me miracles. Making know how we love to ride is something we control. You alright? All night long we rock to this. Screaming at this, defy this loving. All night long we flock to this. Screaming at this, defy that we'll survive and test the time. They can't deny our love. They can't divide us, we'll survive and test the time. I promise I'll be right here. Standing next to you, standing in the fire next to you. Oh, you know it's deeper than the rain, it's deeper than the pain. When it's deep like DNA, something they can take away. Hey, tick, 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 and tick off. Standing next to you.
I'm gonna hit the pause button real quick right there. This is much different than the sound I thought I was gonna hear. This almost has like a fun kind of Usher vibe to it. It's definitely a dancey song. It's I don't want to say The Weeknd because The Weeknd kind of depresses me, but this has like a nice upbeat. And I'm not sure what you're listening to this on. I've got my Evo Crushers from Skull Candy, and you can crank the bass up, and I've got the bass as loud as it goes, and it slaps. This is good. The loud, heavy, head exploding bass almost makes up for the falsettos and the high pitched singing that I've come to expect. But so far, this is better than the old boy band stuff I thought I was going to be rolling into.
Screaming at this, defy that we'll survive and test the time.
Oh boy. Okay. The video itself had some serious, like, late 80s Michael Jackson vibes going on, including some of the exact same dance moves. I would not be surprised to hear that there's some heavy Michael Jackson influence in either this band, this artist. Is Jungkook a guy, or is it a band? I don't even know any of this. As I've said before in other videos, my goal is to go into this completely blind. I don't even Wikipedia the musicians, the artists, because I like to get a first impression thrown in my face. I don't want to read up that they are K-pop inspired by so-and-so with a such and such sound, because that's going to tell me kind of what I'm getting into. So I like to go in as raw and unprepared as possible with these. And I'm glad I did. That bass, that slaps. That is a very, very moving song. I wanted to get up off this chair and actually start moving along with it. I saved you the trouble of having to see me dance. It's as bad as you imagine it might be, but I did get some head bobbing going and some toe tapping under this table. So there's that. Better than anticipated. Is it my style of music? No. I'm rock and metal. I can say that 1,000 times. Yes, through this endeavor, I am branching out in my horizons and catching some new music that I would have never listened to. This probably isn't going to make the cut of stuff I listen to in the car when no one else is around. Although that bass, I could see me pulling up to a red light and throwing on that bass just to annoy the old lady beside me. So that's not a bad thing. Just not my style. You know I'm not really into the dancey stuff. And the boy bands or the R&B, is the dancey stuff. But much better than I expected. I'm going to lay out for you exactly what I thought I was going to end up watching. And I'm sure this exists because it's imprinted in my mind somewhere. It might just be something stupid on Instagram that people do, and I think it's K-pop. So here's what I thought I was going to see. I thought I was going to see somewhere between 4 and 7 young Korean men between the ages of 17 and 25, each of them wearing the exact same suit, but each a slightly different color. Like one kid in like a yellow suit, one in a sky blue suit, one in purple. And I thought they were going to be in like the flying V duck formation, just dancing, and the guy in the front is singing, and then they just kind of switch out, and the next guy comes up. That is the boy band formula, although the typical boy bands, you got the sporty one, and the edgy one, and the rebel, and the one with the little 16-gauge ear piercing, and, but with this, I just thought it was going to be a meme. That's the best thing I can say about it, is my expectations were that I was going to listen to a pop song that was paramount to a meme, and what I got was singing and dancing, and even the singing. I'm not a huge fan of dance music and the falsetto and the high man singing, but I gotta tell you what, it sounded great. Like, the production quality of this song and video were top-notch, fantastic. So I'm not complaining about that at all. Singing was on point. The music was on point. The dancing was on point. The only downfall of all of this is I really just don't think it's right for me as a listener and my tastes in music. And if that's the only downfall, is that I don't think I'll hunt this down in the future, I'd say it's pretty damn solid. So that is pretty much where I'm at with this. I did not dislike it. It's not a song that I've thrown on here and I was like, I felt like I had to suffer through. I didn't keep looking at the time being like, how much more of this do I have to deal with? It was catchy. It moved me along. I was along for the ride. It's like a roller coaster. It was good. It was fun. It was fast. It moved me. It shook. I thought I was going to fly out of my seat. But at the end of the day, I probably just won't ride it again. Once was enough for me. And I will definitely check out more R&B and K-pop and the genre as a whole. And probably even more Jungkook or Jungkook. I don't know, and I'm trying not to offend by... Somebody always gets offended. But so bear with me on that. But not like I greatly care. But I will definitely check out more. This wasn't enough to dissuade me from ever listening to another song. So that's basically where I'm at with it. It's dance music. If you've seen my other videos, you know how I feel about dance music. And a large part of that is that I am French Canadian, Irish, white, pasty pale with zero rhythm and worse dance moves. You don't want to see me out there on the dance floor. And if you do, spread out because I'm dangerous and not in the right kind of way. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. Tell me other K-pop bands that I gotta check out in the comments, or other songs from Jung Kook that I should check out, or anything I need to know. Y'all are awesome at enlightening me and giving me the information that I don't come into this with. And I gotta be honest, hearing it from you means so much more than hearing it from Wikipedia or their official website. So you gotta tell me what's up, tell me what I'm missing. Hit that like button. I thrive on likes. It's like fuel for my gas tank. Definitely subscribe if you enjoy what I'm doing here. Hit the little notification bell so that you never miss this. I'm going to try to post these. Here's the plan, is these will go up sometime between like 7 and 8 every night, or at least 5 nights a week, with a retro on Sundays. That's the working plan. Let's see how terrible I am at sticking to a schedule. I do come from the wonderful world of rock and metal where we're always late for everything, so let's see. Maybe I'll just end up sleeping in and never posting these for a few days. Regardless, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and coming along this journey with me. And until we see each other again, rock and roll.